Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be doing another episode of the Greyscale solar system. So this is part 2 of creating this system. If you've not seen the first part, definitely go ahead and check that out before you watch this video. But yeah, before we get started guys, we'll have a little recap of what we made in the previous video. So just get a full lineup here. So I've got our main star, then a bowler here. We also have Sirius B all the way down here, which is one of the objects at the furthest object out currently. Then we've made a nice array of planets in the Grayscale color theme here. So yeah, there we go. We've got D here. I mean, it's got a bit of red on it, but that's just due to the temperature. The planet itself is all fitting with the requirements for the system. Then we got F, G, and then I over here. We've got Trays 2B, which was planet H, and then we got E as the Grayscale deluxe object. So yeah, we've got a nice lineup so far, but we're going to head out and continue building our system now. So yeah, we last finished off with which one was it? It was object I. Just trying to locate it actually, so I cannot actually see where it is. If I turn that off, there we go. Where is it? I can barely see object I. where is it? Here we go. Oh, that is. I can't even see its name. Its name is so dim against the background. Yeah, I can see it, but I barely see it. But yeah, there we go. So that was object I. That's also tilted on its side, like Uranus is. If we just go on realistic mode, there we go. So we can see, yeah, tilted like Uranus on its side from the main star there. Alrighty, so let's hop on now. Right, I think I'm going to go with 2 dwarf planets. So we'll go with random Rockies, and then we're going to put them on some slightly more obscure orbits. So I'm going to go a little further out here. So we'll go 1, and then we're going to go 2 like that. And yeah, I want to make them eccentric. So yeah, here we go. Right, let's go into the orbit options here. Right, so we are going to want to give this a value. I'll go 0.2 to start off with. And the 0.02, that's not really what I wanted. So I'm going to go something like that. And I'm also going to lower the orbit size now. So we're going to have it sort of crossing over with where Sirius B is. I do want it to be further out than the previous object though. So I want it something like that, I think. So it crosses past Sirius B. Then we can also rotate it to where we want it. So something like that. So yeah, why not? Let's do it like that. And then the next object, Akam here, let's also have that as quite a small orbit period. And then we want to also give this a 0.2 to just start off with. Right, and then we'll give it like that. Then we are going to lower this down like crazy till it gives us something like this. Then we rotate it round. So that's also got a similar sort of orbit location to the previous one we've done. So it crosses over where Sirius B is. And we will just move Sirius B out of the way to make things easier. So there's Sirius B there. So a white dwarf star. So yeah, we're not going to have any big planets further than object I think. So I don't want any gas giants interfering with Sirius out here. So yeah, 2 dwarf planets though, they're not going to be causing much issues. So here we go. So if we hop all the way over here now, it looks like it's already got a decent colour scheme on it. I mean, all we need to do is just change that, darken that down, remove the water, job done, like that. There we go. So yeah, we're already set up for us pretty nicely. And then, yeah, size, I do want to make it a dwarf planet in size. So we're going to make it, yeah, 1,300, that's fine. That's dwarf planet sized. There we go. So this will be object J. So there we go. So yeah, now we've all got all of the letters. So yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and then we'll have this one as K now. So there we go. So we'll go all the way to K, like that. There we go. So this will be the last of the main objects around Denebola, because now we're going to be moving on to Sirius B. And in this one, we'll have it slightly smaller at 747. Make it a little bigger. So there we go. And then around here as well, I will go with a pale white atmosphere. As we can see, it's getting very dark out here, not much going on. So white ATM. Surface colours will make it, you'll have high elevation as dark as well. Remove any water, we don't want any of that nonsense. So there we go. So very, very far away from the star. It's barely receiving any light whatsoever. I mean, you can see it's slightly lit up. I mean, the surface in the daytime, if we look down, very, very dark and gloomy indeed. I mean, yeah, very, very dark. So yeah, very, very boring surface, but it's got to match our criteria of a grayscale object. So if we look at the orbits and stuff up there, there's our main star over there. Sirius B, you can't even spot hardly, but it is there. But yeah, there we go. And then there's the rest of the system. So there we go. So yeah, we'll leave that object behind. So that is at the furthest reaches of the system currently. So the furthest object out. So very nice indeed. Yeah, so there we go. And then interface will just go with white for both of those guys, I guess, as well. So there we go. This one's got a slight bit of green on it. Let's get rid of that. Awesome. Right, so now we're going to head to Sirius B, and then we can start placing some planets around this guy as well. So here we go. So remember, we did customize the stars to be slightly grey as well. So they are slightly different than the regular star's appearance. Right, what do we want to put around this? I want to try and get an Earth-like world in here. So I know we are going for grey, but we've always had water as an exception to that, so we can have water against our little regulations. So what do I want to use? Well, actually, I'm going to go over a brand new object, since all of the old ones don't really work and function correctly. So what should we put? We'll have it at a decent distance. We'll go with, so we want to check the zones. Let's triangulate in the green to blue zones, somewhere here. There we go. So that's our closest planet to the star. So how far away actually is this from Sirius? So 21 hours to orbit the star. Yeah, not very far away. If we look in the axis here, so if we go to moons, it's only 1,500 moon distant, or moon sizes, I should say, away from this thing. So we could put 1,000 moons in between this and the star there. So yeah, pretty small distance if you think about it there. All right, now I want to turn off zones again, like that. Alrighty, now. Again, we still have to mix with the grey. It's mainly got to be grey and white, hasn't it? So it's just, but we also want an ATM on this object. So let's just go with. We'll try one, but I don't know how that's going to work. Press play. How warm is this going to go? So put it to 0 degrees. Is it going to get any temperature? Yes, it is. Okay, that's what we want. Right. So how warm will this go? Let's have a look. So albedo. Where's our albedo? Albedo's all the way down there. Okay, we have to keep an eye on that. So let's increase it until it starts to slow down our surface temperature. So let's see here. Put it to 0 degrees again. Still warming up. Okay, so we need to see how high this will actually go. So if I put it to 100 degrees, will it cool down or increase? Okay, it is increasing. So if I lower the infrared, so it could be quite hard to get away with 1 ATM surface pressure on an object like this. So we'll have to wait and see. So still increasing. If I put the albedo all the way up, that would obviously cool it down. If I go to 0.98, how about that? Is it still going to warm up? So 100 degrees. Is it going to warm up from that? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to need to put it further away. It's too close. Let's double its size. Oh, no, that's not exactly what we wanted. Let's put that back to 0. Right. 104, 100. We need it to go below 100. So still increasing from 100. Okay, so let's try doubling our orbit size. 1.84, 3 days. There we go. That should be a lot more comfortable now for it. 100 degrees. It should be cooling down, surely. Come on. So let's increase time a bit. So now it's cooling down. Okay, so let's see. We need to get it below 50 degrees. Will it go up from 20 degrees? No, it's cooling down. Will it go up from 10 degrees? Still cooling down from 10 degrees. So we actually need to make it closer to half our orbit distance. Let's see where we go now. So 10 degrees, it warms up. 20 degrees, cool down. Nope, still warming up. Okay, so we were going to manually make this. So we'll go to 2.14 days, 20.1 degrees. Now I need you to cool down. Come on. 10 to 20 degrees is our target. So if this cools down, that would be perfect. Okay, so it cools down from 21 or 20.1. Okay, so what's it going to do here? If it goes up, we're good. So we just need it to... Okay, it is going up. Okay, so that should comfortably sit between 10 and 20 now. Orbit and mass and radius are fine, so we can leave them the way they are. So this is going to be quite a cold-looking object with all the white ice on it, with all the white surfaces. But let's just get some water added now. So... Here we go. Okay, so let's that will flush it out. I mean, we could have a more water-heavy world, but I don't want to have it as like a frozen sort of icy world with a bit of oceans on it. As the closest thing we can have to anyway. So it's got a 92 Earth similarity, 43 life. Not bad stats at all for an object like this around a white dwarf. Interface will go with white. Low elevation. I mean, I'll just have it as white. City lights. Yes, we will have lights. So the only object with proper lights in here, I think. I don't think I put lights on here, if I remember right. I can't remember. City lights on that, though, looking good. So let's just try and get a nice bunch of them. So there we go. Yep, I'm happily with that. That's looking good. Nice appearance there. We want to close and reopen so we can edit our clouds. Cloud color. Oh, an ATM as well. We want to have that as white. So, yeah, very, very white. Cloud color. Okay. So we could have any other colored clouds. Dark clouds. White clouds. So if we went with we could have a little play with the atmosphere. So we could have just a grey atmosphere with dark black clouds. I mean, that could look quite good. Or darker, yeah. How about that? So you can see the clouds are there. They are clearly visible. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's like it. A little more unique. We don't use black clouds or grey atmospheres much. So it's kind of good at this this little system is getting us out of our comfort zone and actually doing some stuff we wouldn't normally do, which is quite cool. So let's roll with that. I think that looks quite good. So there we go. So that is this one. So since it's around Sirius instead of the main star, and Sirius would be the B star, so the main star be A, this would be, so this would be B. And I think it would be capital B and then lowercase. I think that's how you categorize them. Unless we want to put an object closer to Sirius, which is kind of tempting, but I I think we'll go with one. I think we'll go with one, actually. So, I think I remember we'd put a... Was this a Pluto? I want to go back to the main star quickly. I think this was a recolored Pluto. Yes. Okay, so if we go back to Sirius, I want to try a Mercury replica. So, here we go. I want to try this. Or we could do... Oh, what about Ganymede? I'm going to put Ganymede in here. So, Ganymede's already got good stats. That wouldn't upset this one's orbit. So, let's check Ganymede now. Right. So what I can do with this is, we're going to go to Appearance, we're going to go to Custom. So I can get a custom-looking Ganymede. This would be quite good. So how does that look? It looks like it's losing material from Rouge Limit. Oh my god, so Sirius is shredding this thing up. Yeah, we can't have that, unfortunately. It's just drag it a little further out. Yeah, we don't want Sirius tearing our poor thing apart. So there we go. How about that? Are you going to... Is it alright at this distance? Let's see. Click play. Let it speed up a bit. Okay, how we doing? It's looking okay. Ganymede, okay. Good, good. So you're still receiving light, no problem. So it's a greyed out Ganymede, looking quite good. So there we are. How's our Earth-like world doing? Okay, increasing in temperature. All right, that's fine. So how's yeah, Ganymede? And then what we can do with Ganymede as well, we can go with let's go with some city lights as well. Why not? And then I'll give it an atmosphere too. So how are we doing? Yeah, atmosphere, just a basic value in there, nothing too crazy. And then we can close it, reopen the menu again, so we can access the settings here. How hot is this going to go to? So 0 degrees. It is warming up. I'm also going to put some high stats. So I want to lower the albedo so it barely reflects. I want to increase infrared to maximum. Atmosphere pressure, I wouldn't mind warming up as well. So let's go with 1 ATM. That was clearly enough to warm the other one up into the hundreds. So this should easily be able to go up 100 now. Come on, you going to go up 100? Come on. Should be able to with those stats. Come on. No? Not going to have it? Come on, you should be going up. No, it doesn't want to do it. Okay. Well, we can't put it any closer, so we'll just have to live with that, unfortunately, but that's fine. So, yeah, I'm not going to try playing around. All I wanted to do was get custom clouds on it. But, yeah, we can still change the atmosphere colour. So, where are we? So, yeah, clouds won't be visible. And then ATM. What do we want for ATM? I mean, blacked out you can't really see. But we'll go over grey again. Why not? So, you can see there is a faint atmosphere there. City light base on it as well. So, there is Ganymede. So, this would actually be B and then B. And then that one would be BC. So, where's our other one? So, yeah, this needs to be BC now. So where are we? Let's go ahead and change that to a C like that. Oh, all right, awesome. So you can see the black clouds on it quite clearly now, which is good. And then we can also have a look at it without snow and with snow. So if we just pause it, snow on and off. So you can see, yeah, it's not really much of a difference, but it's nice to have the snow. It actually looks good on that, and it fits our criteria well. So that is good. Right. Now moving on, I want to try and sneak a gas giant around here. So let's just see what sort of objects I could use. I want to try and use a template of one of the coloured ones. So how far away can we go from Sirius? So that we can go quite a decent distance from Sirius before the main star takes over. So we'll go over a distance further out so it won't interrupt with our rocky planets. Righty. All the way down here. Now I wouldn't mind recustomizing this guy. So it's receiving more light from the main star than the Sirius. But yeah, I wouldn't mind recustomizing this into yeah, a more good looking one to fit the criteria here. So what I'm going to do is, nice simple process. I don't think I need to speed this process up in the edit. But let's give it just a random bunch of bands. So we'll make the oranges greys, and you'll just go for a nice mix of everything, I think. So I'll try and convert the lighter colours into more whites, and then the darker colours into darker greys and blacks. So something like this. So that's more of a darker colour. Then the darkest colours are like the red ones, or like the ultra orangey ones. So we're just going to do this. Looking good. Okay, so you can already see the object is transforming. Alrighty, so we'll just keep the process up here. This is looking good already. I'm liking this. So there we go. Alrighty. So we can see there's quite a load of tan coloured ones down here. So I will actually just give these some random colour values as well. But yeah, we're going to mostly go with grey since that is the best one in there. So there we go. So, right. Almost done. Just a few more. We want to get all these gone. Let's just spam click random colours in and just see what we end up with. I've already seen it. It's looking quite good down here. I'm liking that. So there we go. But yeah, every colour is different. So that will make the planet look quite unique, hopefully. And then this one should get rid of this one. This colour should be... No, we don't want that one. There we go. So let's make that like a greyer one. And we'll make some of the white ones slightly different as well. Just get different shades in there. Just all the customization. So there we go. Yeah, like that. That's looking good. Right, and then the last remaining colours up here. Let's get some nicer, brighter whites in. And then we'll mix it in with some greys, some blacks as well. Just nice mixes of everything there. So this one's a bit of everything, basically. There's no primary or secondary colour. I just literally click on random values. So it's just got a bunch of everything there. Yeah, looking good. So maybe for a few more darker black ones in there as well, though. So yeah, just a bit of everything. Looking good. So there we go. And then this last one, we'll put that as white. There we go. There's still a few colours that look a little cream, so I do want to just neutralise those. So there we go. A few more. I think it's this one I need to get rid of. Yep, there we are. Right. Yep, happy with that. Very happy with that. So just a nice random gas giant we edited there. So this would be capital B and then D. There we go. So quickly made from an old template, and it's transformed into something completely brand new. So if we compare it to before and after, that's what you get. So completely reworked. Looking good. Right, like that. So there we go. Alrighty. So if we click play, that should comfortably just sit in a binary. Okay, yeah, we can't have that. Let's lower that down. So yeah, we don't want any of that nonsense. Click play again. It's in orbit. Size will make you smaller as well. So yeah, just for us, a nice little gas dwarf, I guess. Sits perfectly comfortable. Just, yeah, out far away from Sirius. If we look, turn off the labels. Sirius is barely visible. I can't even see Sirius. If we put labels on, you can see Sirius is there. But you can see, yeah, Sirius, it's just as light as any other star in the night sky. So, yeah, very, very far away. But not really. I mean, if we look at its stats here, it's not even one astronomical unit away. I think this is roughly Venus distance from our sun. If we go to, 0.4 years. So, yeah, not far away at all. So, yeah, pretty good. So, a nice big jump. Gas giant's far away. And then we could probably sneak in maybe one more in here. I don't want to crowd it. It's only a white dwarf. We can't really put too much in here. What if I try Coruscant? What about this one? I think I tried this one already. How does this one look? So, I remember this. So, it used to have a dark surface. Can we change it? No? So that ATM, cloud color, that doesn't do anything much. No, this never mind. Let's get rid of that. What if I try? There is another one I want to try. I want to try Hyper. This is an old modded. So this was a rocky planet with a gas giant texture. I want to see if I can customize this in any way. So here we go. Right. I'm hoping I can change the color underneath. No? Surface colors custom? Can I? Yes. There we go. So I should be able to change the colors. Can I see underneath? So that's what it looks like. So we've got default, custom. So I can't really see what's going on under there, actually. Directional light, flashlight. Yeah, very, very dark and gloomy, isn't it? So if I just put them all to... Can I do anything? It has got a tint on it. Okay, there we go. So it's the first colour we need to change. So it's got a yellow tint. So I think the only thing we can do, really, is make it dark. Then atmosphere back on, which gives us this. Oh, I don't know. You can still see that yellow tint. That yellow tint is an issue. I mean, yeah, I don't think we can do anything about it. Yeah, so unfortunately, we will not be able to use that because it's got a tint on it, which is a shame. I'm going to see if Have I got any more gas giants with atmospheres? I mean, I did have a... What about this one? Is this one got one? That is a gas giant texture underneath. Yes. Can I customize this? Yes, there we go. That's what we want. So same bees old 55 can cry. So what's going on here? Whoa, all right. Can I customize it? So it's got green on it. Can we get rid of the green? Maybe it's got a green tint. I don't know. That's annoying. I thought we had something there. Oh well. Any other ones I could use? Let's see. Just quickly hopping through the list here. I don't want to be sitting around looking for too long. But let's see if we've got any templates here. I mean, some of these they really do need an organise, I think, because a lot of them are non-functional now, which is a shame. This one looks like it's got this pretty one. Is this one looks like it's a gas giant underneath, or is it? I mean, whatever it is, it looks awesome. Very, very glitchy looking and all that. Can we change the colour? Custom. Can we change it to... So let's see. Do any of these have an effect? So only the high elevation has an effect. Oh, how cool that is as well, but we can't use it. That's definitely need to be used in a future system, though. Definitely. All right. Any other ones? What even is this? I'm not sure those will work. We've got that old Westeros object from way back in the day. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've got any, unfortunately, but I think I will go with a cloudy grey object. So let's go with we'll go with a fresh Venus, actually. Okay, so where are we? Actually, no, I want to use one of the ones that's slightly okay. Cloudy. I want the half ones, yes. So I'll go with the half. Where's the half grey? Yeah, this one. So I'm going to place that there. It's a little further out than our Habitable world. So here we go. Right. So now if we look at this guy, so you can still see to the surface, but it's not fully blocked like Venus would be. So if we look at the colours here, so you just go over a yeah, I'm gonna go over grey. Could go for a darker one. How about that? Put it on realistic mode. There we are. Right, so it's very dark and gloomy here as well. Surface underneath. If we make the surface brighter, you can obviously see a lot more surface features. Something like that. And then atmosphere. So how we... So there we go. So it's slightly more opaque than the normal atmosphere, but you can still see underneath. And then I will go with... we'll go with... no, not Earth. No. Yeah, I want always... There we go. So there should be city lights on here. City lights on. There we go. Colour, white. Let's get a nice bunch of those showing up. Come on, give us a nice bunch in the middle. There we go. That's what we want. Good stuff. Temperature doesn't really matter. Don't mind. So there we go. So cloudy, half grey. So this would actually be BD. Then this would be BE out the end here. And yeah, that is the last object for this system. So I think what I'll do is to finish off, we're going to add like a Kuiper belt in. And like little asteroid, or I say little, a big asteroid belt at the far reaches of the system. Sort of where the dwarf planets are. So there we go. So we've got a nice Sirius B cell up there. Back to the main star. Right, so I want to check the stats on this. So Sirius B, so I need to check the stats. So you are about 32 AU, 32 to 44, okay. So then I want to go around Denebola. I want to save the simulation as well. So there we go, in case anything goes wrong. So let's go ahead and save the Grayscale system, like so. Good stuff. Right, then we want to go to add, once this is finished. Come on, game. There we go. Right, add. We want to go to rings. Let's get rid of that. Asteroid belt. Alrighty. Material, manual, I guess we'll go with a nice white, bright white one, so we can actually see it. Ring texture doesn't matter. Right, here we go. So I want to go for 50 to 100. How does that look? Add to Denebola. There we go. Right. Okay, yeah, so that's sort of where we want it. I do want to change it a little closer, and I closed the menu, didn't I? Oh, I've got to do it again now. So there we go. So I want to put that on there. Right, so let's do that again. So Control D, let's get rid of those. Asteroid belt. Okay, so... Oh, I added something on. Let's get rid of that. Okay, right. So I want to go with, we'll go with 40 this time to 160 AU. Add that in now. Delete again. We need manual mode. There we go. How does that look? So it's roughly, yeah, you can see the asteroid belts, yeah, at the far reaches. Sirius is slightly inside that area, so that's good. But yeah, the main ring orbits at Denebola. We can see our dwarf planets do go into that area as well. So that's what we want. Let's close all that off. That is what we want. Already got our background sorted. And yeah, that concludes the Grayscale solar system, guys. So what do you think of that? Let me know down below in the comments here. I really like how that last dwarf planet does actually go into the far out asteroid belt. So where is... So this one as well, Object J actually goes quite far into it as well. But yeah, here it is. So Object K, that literally is sitting in the far out Kuiper belt, I guess, or the closest thing we have to the Kuiper belt. So... go back to realistic mode, so go to the far reach, is very, very dark, but yeah, it is sitting in a bunch of asteroids, even though it's a dwarf planet, so one of the larger objects out there. So there's our belt. Obviously, if we go on studio, it is a white asteroid belt, which you just can't see it because it's dark, but that is fine. So there we are. That is the Grayscale solar system, guys. So yeah, any feedback, any tips and tricks you have for future systems, let me know, and just your general thought on this system as well. Let me know down below in the comments. Any feedback is appreciated. So yeah, let me know what you think of this system, guys. I mean, I think this was quite a good one. We've got some good notable ones in here, like Grayscale Deluxe from last video. I'm really happy with the way our Habitable world turned out. BC here, that's looking very nice. Really like that. Then we got obviously the ones we added today as well around Sirius B. But yeah, nice lineup of everything, all different sizes there, looking very nice indeed. So yeah, there we are, guys. So that does it, yeah, for the Grayscale system. So yeah, stay tuned for the next like special coloured system which I'm going to make, which is going to be the neon. I've seen a lot of people say do a neon coloured, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So yeah, that'll be the next part of these like coloured solar system series. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And also, guys, let's see if we can go for 40 likes on today's video for the Grayscale system part 2. And yeah, subscribe if you're new, helps on the journey to 15,000 subscribers as well. That would be awesome, and a massive thank you for that as well. No, I said 15, didn't I? 16. Yeah, I'm getting mixed. It's going too fast for me to keep up with. But yeah, just a massive thank you again for everyone who's recently subscribed as well. Just means the world. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, enough of me rambling on. Make sure you guys all have a great day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.